Hi, Woolly Thistlers. It's Kim here with Yoga for Knitters. You can find me here on the Woolly Thistle podcast, but you can also find me on Instagram and Facebook, on my website, on Patreon, and on Ravelry. So it's cold season. If I look out the window here, you can see there's snow on the ground. It's getting chilly at night. The laundry is frozen on the line. And those dips in temperatures quite often mean a little bit of extra stress to our bodies, which can translate into a drop in our immunity and a susceptibility to getting that seasonal cold. So today's yoga lesson is all about things you can do to boost your immunity and avoid that fall or winter cold. My first line of defense when it comes to seasonal colds is the Netti pot. I've been using this particular Netti pot for probably 15 years, almost religiously every morning. And it's just part of my routine. It feels really good to do it. If you've never used a Netti pot, it's a very simple thing. You just mix some salt. This is 2/3 Himalayan pink salt and 1/3 baking soda. Mix about a teaspoon of that in with nice, warm, comfortable water. Swish it around, and then it goes up one nostril and out the other. There's lots of different kinds of Netti pots out there. This is the one that my husband uses. It's just a little squirt bottle. And then he buys the pre-mixed sinus rinse. But you can use many different kinds, and they all have their benefits, and they all work the same in that they clean out extra toxins and garbage that are in the opening of our respiratory system, so in our nose and possibly even sometimes in the sinuses. So let me show you how I do it. So I mix about that much. That's probably a generous teaspoon of salt and baking soda. Add some warm water and swish it around. Once you wash one nostril, you need to blow your nose and clear the water out. But sometimes blowing your nose doesn't get it all out. So I'll show you. I don't even do this in front of my husband. I'll show you what I do to make sure that it's all out. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, so there's some water still up in here, so I just flop down, shake a bunch, turn my head one way, turn my head the other way, and when I come up, I can get more out. So you make sure that it's all flushed and gone. Another thing that's absolutely wonderful when cold season hits is to increase how much heat you put into your body. So every morning I make a pot of tea. This is just a herbal tea with some ginger, and I drink that throughout the day. I like to keep it nice and warm with my homemade tea cozy there. So some things that you can add to your herbal tea that will help during cold season are rose hips. They're full of vitamin C. Lemon, yummy and full of vitamin C. Hibiscus leaves, wonderful and tart, full of vitamin C. And if you want to sweeten it, a little bit of honey, which of course is antimicrobial. So it'll help with a sore throat. And last but not least, a yoga practice to help improve immunity so that you don't get that fall or winter cold this year. It's a simple practice. I'm doing it in my shoes, as a matter of fact. You can do this anytime, anywhere. It's just really nice. You don't need a mat. You don't need a special, studio space and fancy music. You can just do this when you have 3 minutes and you just want to feel good. So you're going to take advantage of the fact that our nostrils are nice and clean and it's easy to breathe, and each movement is going to use the breath. So you're going to start by lifting the right leg and the left arm and circling the ankle in one direction, taking nice deep breaths. And then the other direction. Engaging the core so that your posture is lovely as you balance here. Good. Opposite side, left leg, right arm, circling the wrist and the foot. And breathing full, deep, delicious breaths. Opposite direction. Good. And set it down. Okay, we're going to do a double breath on the next one. So swing your arms and your right leg. Inhale, inhale forward. Exhale, exhale back. I'll turn sideways so you can see. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. If there's a little bit of water from your neti pot left over and coming out of your nose, that's okay. Have a Kleenex nearby and carry on. One more. And set it down. Shake it out. And other side with our left leg. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. So with every breath in, we bring in life force. We bring in prana. We're bringing in life. With every exhale, we can get rid of anything that doesn't serve us. Last one. Exhale, exhale, and set it down. Perfect. Come to stand in the middle of the floor here. Feet are hips distance apart. We're going to inhale the arms up. And then exhale, take the right arm behind you, left arm in front, but don't turn your hips. Just twist from the middle of your back upwards. And look behind you. Then inhale up. Exhale the left arm behind you and look back. Inhale forward. Exhale right arm back. Inhale forward. Exhale left arm back. Get into the rhythm of your breath. Last two. Last one. Inhale, both arms up. And then exhale, stick the feet wide and come all the way down into a forward fold. If you need to bend the knees, that's totally fine. Just make sure that you can get your fingertips to the floor. Then the left hand is in the middle of your, like just straight down from your heart. And the right arm on your next inhalation is going to twist up. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Inhale, left arm twists up. And exhale, hands to the floor. Get into a rhythm. Move with your breath. So we're twisting and breathing. And the twisting really is quite powerful for boosting your immune system. Bend your knees. Inhale and come on up. Good. Let's heel toe our feet in so they're just a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And we're going to flop from side to side with a dynamic twist. So inhale, exhale. A little faster breath here, but we're still going to try to breathe all the way to the bottom of our lungs. You can lift up onto your toes as you twist if that feels nicer on your knees. But the focus here really is the breath. Last two. Last one. Good. Coming back to center and finding a comfortable place to stand. The last thing we're going to do is breath of fire. So that's where we inhale passively and exhale forcefully. So it kind of goes like this. Well, it does go like this. Inhale, like that. Again, you may want to have a Kleenex handy. So we're going to do this 20 times. I'll do 5 just to show you what it's like. Okay, did you see how my abdomen really pulled in to force that air out? That's what we're going for, and the inhalation is totally passive. So here we go for 20. Inhale, and let's start. Now inhale, hold your breath. Exhale, hold your breath, and breathe normally. You may feel that you get quite warm doing that. It's amazing how powerful that is. But all of those breath exercises combined with its simple movements and stimulate lymphatic drainage. They increase oxygen and prana in the body. The twists help to wring out, squeeze out, and get rid of toxins and garbage that shouldn't be in the body that were just hanging around. So that simple practice that took no more than 5 minutes is a wonderful way you can stay healthy and cold-free all winter long. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.